You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken Tech for your ears.
Okay, welcome back to The Vocal Technologist. It really feels like, I don't know, every other day the ground is just shifting under our feet in the digital world, especially if you're trying to get seen, trying to make a real connection.
Oh, absolutely. It's dizzying.
1 minute it's all about, perfect SEO, the next, something totally different. It's a lot, isn't it?
It really is. And the key thing today is just how fast everything is evolving. It's challenging all the old rules, forcing us to think differently about how we actually engage with people online.
Right.
So today, we're going to unpack some really interesting developments. Stuff that shows how the basics visibility, talking to customers, building a brand are being, well, fundamentally rewritten.
All right, let's dig in, because this first point about AI and search visibility, it feels like it turns everything we thought we knew upside down. We were always told, optimize your pages, make them perfect for the bots.
Exactly. That was the mantra.
But apparently AI isn't just scanning those perfect and polished pages anymore. What's going on?
Well, yeah, the big surprise is that AI, think ChatGPT or Perplexity, is now actively learning from, get this, real human conversations. Places like Reddit, Quora.
Wait, seriously? Like the messy forums and threads?
That's right. Google's paying Reddit, what, $60 million? OpenAI's paying them around $70 million. They want that raw, unfiltered discussion. They want to see how real people talk, think, and decide things.
Okay, hold on. So, all those years spent fine-tuning keywords and meta descriptions, are they suddenly less important? What does this mean if your brand isn't hanging out on Reddit?
It's a huge implication. If you're not part of those genuine organic conversations where people are actually asking questions and sharing experiences, you risk becoming invisible to the AI.
Wow.
It's like you're inadvertently training the AI to forget you exist because you're not where the real learning is happening
It's
for it.
training AI to forget you exist. That's a sobering thought. Okay, so speaking of things changing, email preview text. I saw this floating around, the whole RIP email preview text idea. Is that really happening? My beautiful little snippets.
Yeah. It's a pretty big shift. You've got Apple, Google, Yahoo. They're using AI now to basically summarize emails or create these little deal cards, sometimes overwriting the preview text you wrote.
Oh, man. So my carefully crafted hook might just disappear.
Or worse, get replaced by an AI summary that might even get the details wrong. Think about incorrect discount codes or wrong event dates.
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. That destroys trust instantly.
Exactly. It erodes trust, creates customer service nightmares, and potentially carries real financial or legal risks. Plus, you lose that little window to inject your brand's personality right at the start.
So we just have to hope the AI gets it right. Or is there something brands can actually do?
It definitely forces a change in strategy. Your main message, your key call to action, it needs to be crystal clear right there in the email body itself. You can't rely so much on that preview anymore. Communication has to be more direct, more robust inside the email.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a lot of disruption. But here's where things get really interesting, maybe a bit more positive. As AI makes everything automated everywhere, the counter trend seems to be this massive return to, well, human connection.
Yes, that's the fascinating paradox.
Relationship marketing, right.
Yeah.
Handwritten notes, personalized thank you videos, actually showing up and engaging in virtual events.
Absolutely. And the power there is that these moments of real authenticity build serious trust and reciprocity. It's not about ditching AI entirely, though.
Right. How do they work together?
Well, think about it. You use AI analytics to understand your customer, to know when that human touch will have the most impact. Then you can make that connection genuinely personal, maybe a follow-up call that mentions a specific point from a previous chat. That combination, that's hard to beat. It creates a real competitive moat.
I love that idea, the handwritten note, the personal video. But realistically, how does that scale? If your business is growing fast, is that just impossible? Or only for tiny boutique brands?
It's about being strategic.
Yeah.
You don't send a handwritten note to every single lead. Okay.
Sure.
But you use your insights, maybe powered by AI, to identify your highest value customers or key moments in the customer journey, and you apply that personal touch there. You scale the impact, not necessarily the sheer volume of notes.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Now, this last point. It sounds deliberately provocative. The idea that products actually do better when they basically tell most people to F off.
Haha, yeah, it's definitely a strong way to put it.
Like deliberately limiting features to super serve a really core, passionate group. The example given was like the game Elden Ring, notoriously difficult, not for casual players at all.
Exactly. And the thinking behind it is this. Having, say, 5% of users who are absolutely fanatical about your product, who deeply love it, can be way more valuable than having 50% of users who just think it's fine,
Yeah.
acceptable. It means making clear choices, clear trade-offs, letting the product itself filter the audience. You're not measuring just broad appeal, you're measuring the depth of loyalty and connection within that core group.
I mean, telling most people to get lost, essentially, doesn't that just shrink your potential market? Isn't that just shooting yourself in the foot unless you want to be super niche?
It sounds counterintuitive, I know, but it's about intentionality. By clearly defining what your product is not, you actually make what it is much stronger and clearer for the right people. You accept that it won't be for everyone,
Okay.
but the ones it is for. They become incredibly loyal advocates. They build a stronger, more resilient community around your brand because it's not trying to be everything to everyone.
Wow. Okay. So wrapping this up, we've covered a lot, this weird tension, right, between hyper-automation everywhere, AI reading our forum posts, summarizing our emails, and then this renewed, almost desperate need for real, authentic human connection, even to the point of intentionally polarizing your product. It's quite the landscape out there.
It really is. And I think the big question for everyone listening, founders, marketers, anyone building something online, is how do you navigate this? Given these shifts, AI valuing authenticity, email queues fading, the power of focused relationships, where do you strategically put your effort?
Yeah.
How will you actually resonate deeply and build lasting value when the digital world keeps getting more and more complex? Something to really think about.
Spoken Tech, for your ears.